Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Sleepy Celestial. Now guys, this is going to be the third video of the day for me. I'm kicking off the men's 400 meters flat, and this is gonna be a very interesting one. After we cover the men's 400 meters final flat 400, we're gonna do the women's side, and then I'll see if I could sneak in two more. It might be a bit later, and then starting on Monday I will close out the rest of the events, or I could do it tomorrow as well, Sunday. So I'll squeeze in as much as I can tomorrow, Sunday. So you might get two halves, early in the morning, and then later on I'll cover the rest of the events, which by the time Monday gets here we'll just wrap up everything. I'm gonna kind of like shorten my my schedule for the Paralympics. I might do like, yeah, I'll see if I could do everything under Sunday. You might get a bit late, so some of the things you might see it appear on Monday, but this is just conflict of schedule because I have a lot to do outside of my YouTube content. One, going back to school and gearing up because I'm working on like a house design. I'm gonna do some renovation with a friend, so that's also part of my job. So I study architecture, so I also do some little jobs here and there. So I wanted, hopefully one of these days I will give you guys what I do outside of my content if you guys are interested in that. But yeah, this is gonna be the men's 400 meters final, and then we'll jump into the women's 400 meters final. All right, without further ado, let's go.
Just applied a whole lot of pressure to that field.
And let me not say this more, but I love the design of Hayward Field's track. It's just breathtaking. I just love the way it is.
Yeah, great view.
All right, as you can see, the men's 400 meters hurdles, the men's 400 meters has the world record 43:03, and then Michael Johnson's time, the American record, 43:18. Now I find it strange that no American hasn't approached that time yet, but time will tell.
Happening around the start line where we go back to for the Prevagen men's 400 meters. Had a good women's race to start us off, and Vernon Norwood.
That's my guy.
He's got more international.
He is a vet. Vernon Norwood he's world class. He's top notch. He is a two-time Olympic medalist, and he is a 4x4 relay medalist, so Tokyo and Paris. So he's a great athlete. You know?
Than everybody else in this field combined. And at age 33, there's nothing he hasn't seen in these one-lap wars.
And I love the chemistry he has with Quincy Wilson, like old generation, new generation. He's also almost as if he's passing his knowledge down to Quincy Wilson. And I think that's freaking amazing to see when you have a great veteran that's able to share his knowledge of over the years of everything that he has experienced on the track, and he is cool to pass that knowledge down. I think that's very heartwarming to always see things like that, because it's not easy to be running track for a long time because you are prone to injury, age, and all of these factors plays along in your longevity as a track athlete. So it's all that matters. All of that matters.
Former LSU star has a couple of lanes next to him. In fact, one lane next to him, Bryce Deadman, who won this 2 years ago when we had a world track.
He was fastest in the semifinal round with 44. 2 gold, 1 silver, 1 bronze. The U.S. championship. Okay, Bryce, he's also a veteran.
He's got lots of Olympic medals, 4 now. Gold in the 4x4 in both Tokyo and Paris, and he's got silver as well.
in the mixed 4x4.
And this was a World Indoor Championship here as well, and Ja'Cory Patterson really leveraged that in a big way, including getting a new sponsor.
Yeah. He's able to quit his job, and now he's focused full-time on his career, and he broke 44 for the very first time this year. That's not an easy club to join, the sub-44 club for 400 meters. He'll be in lane 5.
And you teased on it, he was working overnight shifts as a UPS truck.
I always say this, athletes are people, and you tend to see an athlete go super hard for their craft. It's not just because of the notoriety, but people have real things that they're covering, like house bills, family. There's a whole lot of pressure on athletes that people don't see. And I think it's always amazing for people to like get to see the people behind what an athlete is. I think that's very amazing to hear those stories. So let me give you guys the lane assignments before we kick off the race. So the lane assignments for the men's 400 meters final is going to be Paul DeVoe, Caleb McCree, Justin Robertson, Genova McCarr, Ja'Cory Patterson, Bryce Desmond, Vernon Norwood, Demetrius Smith, and Chris Bailey.
Driver and then working out during the day, but that success at the World Indoor Championships has now given him the chance to focus on this job at hand, which is to make the U.S. team, as we look at the rest of the field that includes Chris Bailey, who won the U.S. Indoor Championships this year and went on to win gold in Nanjing, China.
So 5, 6, 7 the lanes to keep your eyes on. Those are the 3 that we expect to emerge here.
Prevagen men's 400 meter final.
Set.
For the 400 meter U.S. title is underway, and for Norway, he's in 7th. He doesn't have a lot of folks to chase, but there's some people chasing him down right now, including
I like how Vernon Norwood got out. He's not panicking. As a veteran, he knows how to make up the proper stagger, but at the same time, you also have Bryce Desmond, and then you have Ja'Cory in the backstretch. So all of these athletes are basically the one that's kicking off that.
right behind him in the white.
Yeah, but he's experienced enough. He won't get out here and run anybody else's race. He runs very even splits. He knows that Desmond and Patterson maybe have a little bit more foot speed behind him, but he is very good in the last 100 as he's kept contact.
And as you could see, you have Vernon Norwood, and then you have Ja'Cory at the front center in the 400.
Craig came into the fastest time by American this year. Is moving up in 2, but in 5, this is Ja'Cory Patterson trying to deliver himself.
Vernon Norwood is kicking.
U.S. title outdoors, and he's going to do it with style. Demarius Smith on great
44.16.
close in 8 as well, but 4. Patterson, look at the reaction. You're going to Tokyo as the U.S. champion.
Yeah, I think Vernon Norwood's finished betraying a little bit on the home straightaway. So Patterson 44.16, Bailey 44.43.
Like I said, changing of the guard, it always happens. Either it's gonna happen or it will happen. It's very unexpected. But, you know, some of the... I'm not sure if he made it, if Vernon Norwood made it to the 3rd spot, but you could see some of these new faces are closing.
Nicely coming off of the time, which he would not get back. Now Vernon Norwood tries to close the gap. But on his outside, that's Bailey. And on the inside, McCray, both of them would get past Vernon Norwood. And that's your team, Patterson, Bailey, McCray, the U.S. team to Tokyo for the 2025 World Championships.
That's insane.
So the 25-year-old from Columbia, South Carolina. What a...
Damn. So, Ja'Cory Patterson, Chris Bailey, and Caleb McCray. That's insane. If we were to go back a little bit, you could see where I think something went wrong. Like, for an example, if we were to freeze it there, we saw Vernon Norwood in a good position. He was really close to like third, but I feel as if the person that was in lane 2, it's crazy. Like, when someone's fast, either if their PR, if their stamina is faster, you're gonna see. But sometimes, look how he got out. But you know what's also crazy? You also have NCAA athletes that's been running all season that jumped into this final, which is a lot of heart, because it's hard to even pull something off like that. But like I said, this is the toughest team to make for a reason. But as you could see, we had the two veteran were really pushing through. Desmond and Norwood, they were really pushing in the first half of the 400. But as you could see, the closing of the youngsters, new faces, and they're not completely new, but they definitely got some, they have some title under their name, but it's hard. It's very hard. I be telling people that was a smooth curve.
Patterson trying to deliver himself his first U.S. title outdoors, and he's going to do it with style. Demarius Smith on a great close in 8 as well.
That's awesome. Patterson, you're awesome, man. I pray that you might get gold. That would be amazing. I'm praying that you might get there. It's very touching to see someone work hard and to reach the goal that they need to reach. So, congratulations to him.
Patterson, look at the reaction. You're going to Tokyo as the U.S. champion.
Yeah, I think Vernon Norwood's finish betrayed him a little bit on the home straightaway. So, Patterson, 44-16, Bailey, 44-43. Here's the turn for home. Patterson had a nice lead coming off of the turn, which he would not give back. Now Vernon Norwood tries to close the gap. But on his outside, that's Bailey.
I think what makes it dangerous is that it's the relaxation that Patterson executed out the entire race, and he kind of he did not tighten up. While everybody else is tightening up by the wind, you start seeing Patterson really relax himself to edge everybody else past them.
Both of them would get past Vernon Norwood, and that's your team. Patterson, Bailey, McCray, the U.S. team to Tokyo for the 2025 World Championships.
So the 25-year-old from Columbia, South Carolina. What a few months.
Like I said, this was an amazing race. So thank you guys so much. You have 4 under 44 and then the rest under 45. So thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. I'll see you guys for the final video of the day, which is the women's 400 meters final, and then I will be giving you guys a little break, and then I'll see you guys for later on Sunday to cover the rest of the other events. Peace.